Good afternoon or evening. I'm CL and I've been building some mob spawner farms. I've built 4 of them. This is the one I started off with. I built one underneath and then I built another 2. We've got this one 200 blocks above the ocean. We've got the one underneath it which is on the ocean. I've got another one 200 blocks above land in a plains biome, and I've got another one on the ground in the plains biome. I'm going to see how many experience points, how many levels we can get from each one in a half-hour period. We're going to start with this one, we're going to move to the one underneath, and then we're going to move to the one above the ground, and then we're going to go on to the one at the bottom of the ground. And we're going to see what experience points we get, stack them up just out of sheer curiosity. So I'm going to crack on with this one. I've lit up the other ones and so it begins. I'm going to quickly fast forward through the first 10 minutes and the last 5 minutes and we'll have a little check at the end. Right, well, that glorious sound you can hear in the background is my timer going off telling me that I've just hit that 30-minute mark, 43 levels. Look at that, I'm calling that 44. We'll call that 44. I'm going to light this one up now and then I'm going to go on to the next one. I don't think 44 levels is too bad. Maybe was expecting a bit more, but we'll light this up and go on to the next one. Here's me lighting up the inside of this thing. When I did the build video I mentioned about spiders gravitating towards the corners. Look! In that corner as well. Right, so here we have the second one. This is the one underneath the first one I built. Fast forward, quick build video. I suppose I'll go up, turn the lights out in there and then crack on with this one. Right, let's quickly get this skeleton with 5, 3, 2, 1, and that is it for that one. That's half an hour at this farm. So from that, as mobs still keep falling, we've got 20 levels. That's better than I thought considering the rates they were firing down at. So I'm going to light this one back up and then I'm going to go over to the next one. Just quickly while I'm lighting this up. Right, so this third one is another one that's up in the air. Y200, and once again I'm going to quickly pop out all the lights, get it dark and then go down, start the timer for half an hour and see what we get off this one. We should get more than the last because it's up in the air. Right, we've started the timer again and you can see I've cleared my experience, so let's see what we get on this one. Kill this creeper and that is about time. So on this one we got 39.5 levels, so it's a lot better. Light this one up and then go on to the next one. Again with the spiders in corners thing. every corner, every time. Right, and here we are on the last one. This is just on the ground in the middle of it all. I'm not expecting a lot out this one, so I'll probably just cut any fast forward bits and just jump straight to the end and see where we're at. And that is it for the last one. As you can see, 11 levels, nearly 12. That's kind of better than I was expecting, but I reckon there was a good 4 or 5 minute period during this where nothing fell down at all. So there we go. The results are pretty conclusive. The one above the ocean, where I normally build my mob farms, I got 44 levels from. The one underneath on the ocean, got 20 levels from. The one up in the sky on the ground in the plains biome, just about C, that one we got 39 levels from, which is also really good. And then this one down here on the ground, 11 levels from, which is not great. Unless you're prepared to go underground and light up all the caves for a 400 block radius, you'll never get good results from one on the ground. I know if I did this one at night time, I'd get totally different results again. I would probably bet that I wouldn't get more than 2 levels from this one on the ground, whereas the one above the ocean, I'm absolutely certain I would get 44 levels or similar again from it being up in the sky. It's away from any mob spawns, it's a reasonable place to do it. So the one above the ocean is definitely the best place to put it. I could test this all again in the night time, but I'm not going to. That would be even more boring for me to make than it would for you to watch. So we'll leave it at that. One above the ocean, 44 levels. The one beneath it on the ocean, 20 levels. The one up in the sky on the plains biome, 39 levels. And the one on the ground, 11 levels. I'm going to go and not stand by my farm for a long time now and do something else. So that's really all there is to say on this one. If you're going to build a mob spawner farm, make sure you build it 200 blocks off the ocean. You'll be just fine.